Hello. Hey everybody. Got anybody on today? Man, I need a shade right here. I should have popped up my little tent. Is anybody there? Who is that? Sheila? Belinda? St. Lynn? Hey y'all. Hunter? Hey Hunter Wayne. Sybil? Hey everybody. How are y'all today? Hey Carrie. Hope everybody's good today. It's hot this afternoon. Woo! It may come up a little thunderstorm, but I decided to come out. Hey Patsy. Hey Martha. I decided to come out and grill. Hadn't grilled in a while. I feel the breeze blowing. I don't really even, I say this all the time, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I've got a few things in mind here and I'm gonna give them a whirl. I just got everything kind of carried out here and I hope I've got everything I need. If I do or not. But, we're gonna go with it like it is. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna start out, and I've got my grill heated up. Right now it's on 450, and we're gonna grill some chicken. So let me get me a tray. I need this tray right here. We are gonna grill some chicken today, and I've just got some chicken legs. I want to show y'all this neat little thing I got to put on the grill. It is this metal tray thing, and it has all these little attachments to it. It's got this one that you can put on here, like you can turn it like this and set it on the grill and snap this on, and then you set your whole chicken down on it and let it grill, and it works really good. But it also has these little chicken leg things. I don't think I've showed y'all these before, but if I have, just bear with me. But you hook these on the side. Now I always hook them on backwards first. Let me see if I can figure it out. Yeah, you hook it on the side like that, and then you hang your chicken legs inside these little grooves and hang it, and it kind of does like a rotisserie thing, holds it up off of the flame mostly, and it's pretty neat. So I just have a few chicken legs here, and I have had them soaking, and I want to see what everybody's saying. I come up here. Hi Kathleen. Oh, I'm so glad your surgery went good, Kathleen. That's so good. And hey, Sandy, and hey, Alyssa. So I've had these chicken legs soaking just for probably the last hour in some Dale's and some garlic. Dale's steak sauce, garlic, and a little honey. That's all I've had them soaking in. I may sprinkle a little seasoning on them. I'm going to set this over here. Can you see me still? No, you can't. Okay. Well, all right then. I don't have much room out here, so I'm going to move my cutting board for a moment. And let me grab a glove or two. I may have a heat stroke out here today. I've actually been sitting inside with long sleeves and long pants on all day, and when I came outside, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to put on some shorts. I cannot see. Let me see if I can move that a little closer so I can see everything. Hey, Penny. Hey, Mama. Mama's watching too. Hope y'all can still see what I'm doing. Got a glare going. Is that Carla? Yeah, Carla. Hey, Carla. Alright, so I'm also going to go ahead. This stale steak sauce is pretty salty, but I'll probably go ahead and put a little something else, a little more seasoning of some kind on them. Like, I think I'll just put a little bit of this, you know, my favorite stuff here. This is that Cajun. Ooh. Yeah, got a little bit on it. Alright. I'm just going to kind of toss it around a little bit. And then you take your little chicken leg, and you don't have to have one of these little gadgets, but you can do it like this. But I wanted to show you how you just hang it. You just hang it on the side like that. So let me go ahead and open my grill, and I'm going to set it over here. I know one thing I didn't bring, but I think I'll be okay without it. And I'm going to go ahead and hang these legs. And I'll do 3 there. And I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to go ahead and hang the other 3. Now, I'm done with that. Since that kind of washed off a little bit, I might go ahead and just kind of, and it's just going to get on those ends like that, so that was a waste of time. I'm going to shut the grill. I've got it turned down. I'll turn it up a little bit and let it go. Alright, I'm going to discard this. Bring my cutting board back over. Hi, Jill Reisner. Hey, Lily. Okay, so I've got some squash, and I got some pretty big squash out of the garden. So I'm going to try. Ooh, y'all. I may melt. Okay. I need a shade. All right. Whoa. Knocked it over. I might have to build me a counter out here. If I'm going to be coming out here and doing this. I'm going to try a little something different on these squash. I'm going to try to slice them. And lay them on the grill directly. Kind of like this. And I'm going to drizzle them with some olive oil and season them. And I'm going to lay them on the grill and let them grill. Hey, BJ. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, it's hot out here, Debbie. It is really hot. Okay. But the wind's picking up. It's getting a little better now. Feed my rabbits. Y'all saw my big rabbit out here this week. Well, that one came back. Hey, Kim. Alright. I don't know how these are going to turn out like this, but I just thought I would try it. It can't hurt. I'm always looking for a new way to cook a squash because we have so many of them. And you can only eat, well, I could eat fried squash every night, but I shouldn't, so I'm trying different things. But I'm not going to stop eating fried squash, I can tell you that right now. I don't know how these are going to do, but I'm going to give them a try. I think that's enough. And let's get some olive oil. I want, let me see. Something about your goats. I gotta read that. I want to feed the goats. Oh, you went to feed the goats and we're soaking wet when you come back. Yeah. Hi, Cindy. Over in Texas. Yeah, I bet you were, Debbie. It's humid. I think I need to be in the swimming pool. Okay. I meant to get some onion and slice it and lay it on there, but I didn't. Let me go ahead. I'm just going to use some garlic salt. I didn't bring my dill out here today. That's all right. I'm going to use garlic salt and black pepper. And some rosemary. I just want to check on it, make sure it wasn't flaming high. If you don't like rosemary, leave it off. And I brought this Italian seasoning out. I may put a little bit of it on it. I'm sure it's got rosemary in it, but it's also got oregano and some other flavors. Some other things, Italian wise. And then I'm just gonna kind of roll these around on each other to get it on both sides. I may need to put a little more garlic sauce on them, especially on this side. Should have brought my big spatula because I bet you I gotta go under them. I may have to run in the house for a minute. Y'all may have to excuse me. But we're gonna go with this. All right. And I'm just gonna right now, I'm gonna kind of lay them around on the sides of this. I've never tried this, so it may not turn out. It may just completely fall apart, and I may wish I had it in a full pack. I don't know, but I'll be the guinea pig, y'all. I'll try it out. I don't care if it goes wrong. I'm only human, right? Only human. Hi, Amy. What are you saying, Amy Lou? Hunter Carroll. No, but should add. Oh, well, Hunter must have said something I missed. Y'all having a discussion there. I missed that. I ain't got time. Go back and see what it's all about, y'all. I had to read it later. I'm a busy woman. So I'm going to lay those right there. Okie doke. So, let's go ahead and just shut this lid. That tip drops a little bit when you open your lid, but you can crank it up and get it cranked up. That's fine. I'm just going to use this right here that I had, and I've got some asparagus. I'm going to try asparagus again. Hi, Deb. Hi, Christy. Alright, so let me move it for a second, though. Alright, so if you watched the other night, I've got this fresh asparagus, and it's really small. So it doesn't take long to cook. But, as I told you, I learned on Food Network, when you buy fresh asparagus, about half of it is going to be too hard to eat. And to know where to cut it, you're supposed to be able to bend it, and wherever it breaks, that's pretty much where you cut it. So, I'm going to put it in here. I broke one, and then I'm going to get these others lined up. Lay that down there. Felt pretty good. So see, they're not very big at all. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of my asparagus here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do with them. I brought out some bacon. I'm going to take a piece of bacon, and I'm going to just take a little bundle. I should have brought a toothpick, but I didn't. So I'm just going to do a little bundle, and I'm going to just wrap this piece of bacon around it like so. Get a couple bundles here. So I'm just going to do about 3 bundles. And, ooh, that breeze feels so good. 3 bundles. I'll wrap this bacon around it like so. Wrap this one as well. And then I'm going to drizzle a little olive oil on the ends and a little garlic salt. And I think that's going to be all. Alright. Now I'm going to lay these in this little trough like thing here. That way I can keep a good eye on them and let them cook. So that's going to be good, I believe. Okay, now let me step away just for 1 minute. Y'all, I'll be right back. I am back. See, that didn't take long. Fagin, what are you after? What? Let me see what Fagin's after. Donnie's home. That's what Fagin's after. He's excited because Donnie's home. And supper's not anywhere near ready, so he'll have to wait. We ain't got my spatula because I think I'm going to get to turn these squash. Grill marks on, so that should be good. Alright. That lost one. Let me grab it before it falls. Now, we'll flip over on this, please. That's being aggravating. It's kind of in the corner. It's a thicker one, so I think I can get a hold of it like that. Now, the thing I like about this rack is the chicken legs cook even all over. And I may turn them. Let me see about this asparagus. I may rotate the rack because on my grill I have more flame on the front side than I do on the back side. So about halfway through cooking I may rotate it so that the other things are on the back. So let's see what we got going on over here. Who we got? Susan Moore. Hey Megan, Addison said, what's the problem, Fagin? Donnie was home and he wanted to go see Donnie. That was the problem. I am chopped liver when Donnie gets home. Of course, he's been with me all day. I'm going to throw a piece of bacon or 2 on the grill as well. See if I can get it to crisp up a little bit, because I'm going to make something else here. Alright, so I think I do this little thing didn't bring my little pan, but I'll put them in a foil. That's what I'll do. I do this little thing with mushrooms, and I kind of make a stuffed mushroom. And just brush these off a little bit. I just turn them up like this. And sometimes I'll put little dales on them. I may do that. Get a bowl. Put them in a bowl. And they're really good. I'm going to put some cheese in them. And a little bacon. Maybe a little jalapeno pepper. You can also do a stuffed jalapeno too. I smell something. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, we got some smoke bowling. Alright, let me get this off. I don't want a flame too big here. Bacon. And asparagus. It's all coming along pretty good. Alright. Just got a couple more mushrooms in here. Hi, Willie Ian. It's too bright out here, I can't see real good. Leanne. Okay. There's my mushrooms. I'm just gonna chunk these. Throw that in the trash. Throw that in the trash. Alright, I'm gonna just put a little bit of dill sauce on my mushrooms. Just to kind of flavor them up a little bit. Not a whole lot, just a little. Just a little lot. And I'm gonna stir them. And let, these mushrooms are like little sponges. And they kind of soak this dill sauce up. There we go. Somebody got me some of these little foil packs. I'm going to get me a drink. Let's check on things. I think I'm going to this for a minute. Woo. Because like I said, it's hotter up here than it is back there. So I'm just going to rotate those to let those get a little more cooking on the front. All right. Hi, Mary Beth. Miss Ann. Elizabeth. All right. So somebody, we at the sheriff's department wives, we do a secret sister thing, and my secret sister got me these little foil wrappers. So that's pretty neat. She must be watching my show. So I'm gonna just kind of put these little mushrooms out here. I might have to do two, but I might can get them all in one. Alright, we're getting there. We may have to go over in the shade until things cook a little bit. We can do it though, you know. We can do it. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of shredded cheese. And I've got these mushrooms turned upside down. I got the stems out of them. I'm just going to put this cheese kind of inside the little cap of the mushroom. Any kind of shredded cheese you like. And it don't take much because they're little. If you got big portobello mushrooms, you could do this with big ones. It's really good too. Now, I'm actually gonna go ahead, and I had just got this bacon cooking, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it off and put it here on these mushrooms so it can kind of finish up inside this pack on top of the mushrooms. So I really probably did need another piece, and I can do that. Let me just do that right here, because it's going to run all my juice out. There we go. So now, I believe, actually, that my asparagus can come off. Those come unwound. Because I don't want them just, I still want them with some texture to them. And they do have some texture to them. So I'm going to set those to the side. And I'm going to lay my other full pack in the middle. And now I want to check on my squash. Some of them I think are done, the thinner ones. So let me go ahead, and it's really thin, so I know it's done. Pull these off, a few of them. Here we go. And I may let these on this side go a little longer, just to see, you know, which way I like them better. Go ahead, and I've got a little bit of the shredded Parmesan, and I think I'm going to go ahead and just put some on them right here on the grill. Alright, there we go. Now let me go ahead and just shut this, and ahead and cover what I've gotten off the grill. Alright, so let's come back over here in the shade for a minute. Whew. I tell y'all, it is hot over there. Hey, Hayla White, Nancy Staggs, Martha. Watching me cook makes Martha want to go start her supper. Well, Martha, it's about that time. What are you having for supper tonight, Martha? I'm going to sit down a minute and let that cook. Probably kill something. Y'all may not be able to see me. Oh, yeah, you can see me. Ooh, especially when I kick it and knock it back. What are you having for supper, Martha? Hey, Lori Rochelle? Y'all? I'm about overheated out here. I've got my phone unplugged somehow, too. So, while we're waiting, let me plug my phone up. And let me recap what I've got cooking tonight. Oh, Martha, let's see. Be careful, too hot to be cooking outside on the grill. No, you're right, it is. Okay, Nancy, Miss Wise cooking. All right, Nancy. I have got some chicken legs that I soaked in Dale steak sauce, some honey, and some minced garlic. Soaked those for about an hour, and then I sprinkled a little bit of Cajun seasoning on them, just to add a little bit of seasoning to them. And I've got them on the grill, and I have them hanging, Nancy, on this rack that lets them cook even all the way around, where you're not having to flip them. They're not laying flat on the rack, they're hanging, kind of like a rotisserie chicken. I got that rack at Walmart for like $14. So it's pretty handy. I'm also cooking some grilled squash and some grilled asparagus with wrapped in bacon, and some mushrooms stuffed with cheese and bacon on top. That's what we're having tonight. So I think I probably better go and check on the squash. It's about 50 degrees cooler in this shaded area than it is over there at the grill. So I may need to get my little pop-up tent out the next time I go to do this. Usually I don't mind the heat, but there's quite a bit of heat today. All right, let's see how this is going. I don't know if I've got everything. Let's see. All right. I may have my squash burnt over here. Ooh, those chicken legs are getting done. All right, look at this squash. See how it that cheese melted on it? I didn't put cheese on all of them, and I didn't cook them all completely this done either. It don't take too awful long. And I'm fixing to get one of these chicken legs off and test it because, you know, as high as this heat is, they're probably done too. I have a little a meat thermometer that I should test it with, but I'm gonna get this fat one right here. Come on out of there, fat boy. Come on out of there, fat boy. There we go. I'm just gonna tear it open and see how it looks. See if it's done. No, it still needs to go a little more. It still needs a little more going. So let's just put you back over here. You'll probably fall and burn, but that's okay. At least I know where you're standing. I know where you're at. All right. Let's go back in the shade. Does that sound good, Nancy? Whew. All right. Hey, Jill. I'm just chilling out on the deck right now. No, I'm not. I'm actually melting on the deck right now because I'm hot. It's hot out here. But I ought to be in the swimming pool. So what's everybody else having for supper tonight? Can somebody give me some ideas? I mean, I still have ideas, but you know, sometimes you just don't want. I want summer food right now. That's what I'm in the mood for. I was thinking about doing this salad, cutting up a salad that my nephew made the other day, and he sent me a picture of it. It looked really good, and he sent me how he did it. He said he's still tweaking on it, and I haven't tweaked on it yet either. Jill's having pizza. Did you buy it or did you make it, Jill? You making homemade pizza? I'm gonna have to shed this apron, I can tell you that much. Jill makes a homemade pizza a lot of times. I do sometimes. I'm looking for a good homemade pizza crust. If anybody's got that, if you got a good homemade pizza crust recipe, I usually just buy a mix and make it from a mix. But if anybody else has got a good one, let me know. Not tonight, you can make it tonight. It's almost Friday, so we've about got the wheat whipped. I gotta do beans tomorrow. Somebody asked me, a few people have asked me to do a canning video. Hey, Sir Beth. A few people have asked me to do some canning videos, so I don't know. I might do one tomorrow. It all depends. Usually, what we do, I can tell you how we do our green beans if you want. We pick our green beans, we wash them and break them, and then wash them about 3 times again. And then we pack them. Well, we put a half a teaspoon of salt in the bottom of a quart jar, and then we pack them. Let me see what Nancy's saying. Nancy's fixing Mexican tortilla layers with meat. Oh, refried beans, mushrooms, several cheeses. Oh, Nancy, that sounds good. That sounds real good. So anyway, with my green beans, we pack them in our jars really good, just really good and tight, with that half a teaspoon of salt. Then we fill the jars up with water. Heat your lid and put your flat on and your ring on. And our canner holds 7 quarts, and we fill it up about halfway of a jar with water, and then we put it on, and we usually can ours on a fish cooker outside. Now I can mine in the house sometimes because I've got that gas stove, but we'll can it on a fish cooker, and you let your pressure get up to anywhere from 10 to 15 pounds of pressure. Let it hold that pressure steady for 20 minutes, and then turn it off, and you're done. Well, I don't parboil my beans or pre-cook my beans or anything like that, so it's really simple, really easy. I might do a video on it if I get a chance to tomorrow. But usually when you're picking beans and canning beans, you don't look like being videoed, or I don't. I usually look like I'm homeless. But yeah, that's how I can. So I'll probably, if I get some pickles, if I get some cucumbers and do some pickles, I'll probably do a pickle video. Let's see what I get and what I do. I've got some cucumbers, but they're not putting on real heavy. So, all right, let's go back over here and check out our mushrooms. I know ooh, me and this camera. Best way. Is that how you do yours too, Nancy? I don't know. I hope y'all can see. Yeah, you can see that. Let's check these mushrooms out. Because I'm pretty sure that they're done. Oh yeah. And that bacon, I could stand that bacon to be a little crisper, but we'll leave it because Donnie likes it like that. That's fine. I'm going to take one of these little mushrooms out of here. It's hot. Ooh. They're getting black, aren't they? They're getting there. Rita said, fried green tomatoes, stewed potatoes, okra, fried corn, pork chops, and cornbread. Now, Rita, that sounds good. Everybody needs to go eat with Rita tonight. And Jill, you made pickles this morning. I hadn't got any cucumbers yet. Boy, Rita, that sounds yummy. That does sound good. I love fried green tomatoes, and I've got plenty of green ones over there on the vine, but I want a red one, so I hadn't picked them. But I probably will before long. All right, y'all. I'm getting a little anxious. Let's check this chicken out again. Fly away, whatever you are. It's looking like it's done to me. That skin has got kind of crispy on it. Come up from there. And that honey in the marinade, I'm gonna have to clean the spot off. it will kind of burn on your skin sometimes and make it a little black. That doesn't bother me, but if you don't like that, you may have to not put the honey in until kind of toward the end. All right, and you can brush them with it. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these off here like this. Now, all right, y'all. I'm turning this off. I think it's done. I think it's done. Okay. Let's see. Just take a little chicken leg here. And see, it is kind of, some of them are a little crisper than others. And it's that honey is what it is that made it turn that dark color like that. Ow, don't touch it. It's hot, y'all. There's those. I'm going to get one that's got some cheese on it. And that don't. And then a couple of these little mushroomies. And usually I'll cook the bacon and break it up over the top of them, but I didn't do that tonight. We don't have it done like that tonight. There we go. Here's our supper. Let's get over here in the... And like I said, where it looks dark, that's where the honey was. And it will kind of get darker, but like I said, I like that, so I'm not going to complain about it. Let's try this asparagus. The asparagus still has some texture to it. It's not completely cooked, soft through and through, and I like it like that. If you want it cook more through and through, just cook it longer. I like the squash. The squash is good. Alright, I know the chicken's hot. I should have got the one I done tore into. But it's done. See, it's done. It's good and done. So, there we go. It's good. Supper's ready. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Chris Spencer just sent me a pizza crust. Thank you, Chris. Y'all listening to me. Very good. All right. Thanks everybody for watching tonight, and I hope you all have a great rest of the week. If I don't see you again, have a good weekend. It's in store tomorrow. I got some thoughts going on that I might do, but I might not be able to come back tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet. So if I do, I've got a few ideas in mind for some Friday night treats. So have a great night, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Hope everybody stays positive, stays healthy, and just have a great rest of the week.